what has happened was,
All right. So
we would
first
all
of all,
land
I'm
like
gonna like make this as
on
quick as
front of
possible.
three,
So let's find
and
you.
see us forward, see us forward.
Do we have a free saw blade model we can
I
get
would
somewhere?
kill the sophomores and juniors.
Saw blade
I mean,
3D
sophomores and
model.
freshmen and seniors. I was a junior at the time.
Um,
Consistently and constantly in the game. Every one of those games we played in.
yeah.
And they started whining. They started whining their ass off to you about it. He's like, he won't let us play the game. He's filming this too much. I'm like,
Let's do.
that's the game.
What's
That's what you're
free
supposed
3D?
to do. So what I did was, he joined the game and he whooped my ass. Every time this happened, he whooped my ass. Because I was literally the second best person in the class.
Damn it.
Besides the teacher. The teacher was the best
Was there
player
some
in
on
the
Turbo
class.
Squid?
Yeah.
Anybody have a Turbo Squid login?
I mean, I'm just naturally.
I
good at
do not
shooters,
have
so. But that was.
You have like that adrenaline rush?
Not even that.
This guy?
Good at shooting. In recoil
That looks
control.
pretty awful.
It's probably like anti-perception.
It's exactly it. It's reaction time.
That's a perception. What the hell?
I don't. But I also set my sensitivity to like max, like 2800 DPI, so I only have to make little movements.
Turbo Squid, free 3D. Here we go.
Which is nice, because that means I can do this and turn all the way around. It's useful. It's very useful.
Yeah. I just don't want to disorientate myself whenever I do that.
It's not great. Do you get motion sickness?
No.
Man.
I just never did it, you know.
Shoot, I could make one quicker than this.
I don't get motion sickness. I'm just saying, like, it might jar me a little bit. Yeah, because one of the reasons why I keep Minecraft on low.
Are you
Just deal with
busy instructing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and talk with Alyssa.
Alright, I'll catch up with you.
Okay. Oh, he just
Can we get one off like the marketplace or something? Do you guys remember any of it, like the level pack?
Oh, I haven't.
There's an Infinity Blades weapon pack.
My computer would have had this done in literally like.
Right here.
I have like 400 megabit connection. I don't.
You see a saw blade in there?
And
Wait,
I
what's
grabbed
that?
the land and I used these
That
as
looks
a-
What is that?
Is it attached to the back? That's the question.
I mean,
Because it's like a 40 megabyte version. This would have been done in literally less than like 2 minutes.
It is attached to
My house.
You
I
could
wonder.
take
Yeah,
off the back.
we could pull it out.
Oh yeah, exactly. Mine would have been
Let's try it.
I'm on Wi-Fi. This would have been done like.
What's this project called? My Project 2. Boom. Alright, well that's downloading. We'll try and find. At least we have one option. I guess we'll take that crappy one from here. So max is $0. Well, this one isn't so
No,
bad.
yeah, that's not bad.
All right. Who has a Turbo Squid login?
I don't.
Nice.
I don't think any of us do.
All right.
Well, Turbo Squid.
I got it.
I had to do this for GitHub just now.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be able to go from there. Anybody find this one yet? This.
I linked to reset your
You told me to do this
password.
all at once.
Bro, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I had these guys asking me like for a week and I kept forgetting because I've been working on this car.
Now do you see why I didn't do it though?
Yeah, I know, but you know what? It's done now, so once we clone them, we won't have to clone again.
Nope, unless you add another pack.
I'm not adding anything else.
Okay, good.
Trust me, you'll know if I'm gonna add something.
If you do
Yeah,
it,
it's getting
do
harder
it
and harder to
asset
find
by
3D
asset.
models that you need.
Like literally one
One texture at a time. As
You know what? Turbo Squid sucks. Like, it sucks. It's always
Yes, but
sucked,
you don't
and
need
it
to use all 600
still
probably.
sucks.
I just honestly I figured we could go through and delete some.
Let me try and.
We can't delete them off the GitHub now. Because password release.
I mean, I can try.
Oh well, we got assets.
Multiple
We
accounts
just,
found.
we got assets,
Wow.
might as well just use them, so.
Hey, I got a job for you, buddy.
doing something right now, buddy.
What are you doing?
He's teaching me the saw blade thing.
Oh. Okay. Hey, by the way, guys, there's a class that's going on right now for like animations and level design and stuff. It's normally like $200, and I paid for it last night for $13.
I'm logged in. I don't know how that
So,
happened, but okay.
if y'all want to do that, they've got like animation, programming, everything, and they're like, I guess they have all kinds of deals all the time. So once you buy it, you have like lifetime access to detailed stuff.
Nice.
This is how bored I am. I'm sitting here spinning a chair.
I can't seem to find that model anymore. Oh, here it is.
Chair.
Download.
He's like looking at me like,
That's some cool stuff on here. Alright.
Just passed out from the G-force.
right. Alright, hang on. I don't do dizzy, bro. I did that last night. Not cool. You got,
Alright,
yeah, we'll,
Okay, you guys. That took forever, but alright, so you right click on this, right? Extract it.
I'm gonna do what?
Alright, now I should have a Maya file in here.
You mean
So we're gonna just do some quick Maya stuff. We're gonna make this real friggin' easy.
You don't look so cute. Yes, I am.
I really don't mean to, dude.
No, I
Got a saw blade.
Like, I'll be talking to these level designers.
Like, I had to like mute you at one point.
Did I?
I had to like mute your notification at one point. You just kept sending me messages.
Where is the grid?
While I was trying to
Boy,
sleep.
just turn your phone on silent, bro.
It's not my phone that keeps going off. It's my
No, it's your computer?
Yes.
Why do you even have that notification on?
There's the grid. Okay. This thing looks massive.
My servers are. We have one like 60-something Discord servers.
So
I've been getting
let's do this.
notifications.
How big will this be in relation to the player?
I'd say about to your knee.
To the player's knee?
And it's fine.
Alright, so let's test how big this thing is. So file, export all, desktop.
I had to do the too because he was using here like every.
Doesn't it have to be to their thighs? Because if it's to their knees, it's
He
gonna
was
be real
using here
small.
and every other.
Oh,
sentence.
yeah. That night, dude, we were having a
I'm
lot
just
of
taking
Geometry, smoothing groups, and we'll embed the texture.
to the knees, jumpable.
So-
like he was
So
talking
now
about.
I can only message if it's like a direct like
Solid.
See, I didn't know that you were in our level design chat.
I'm in every
Alright,
chat.
so there it is. So now I can take this,
I'm here to help
I can pull it into Unreal,
everyone.
import all.
Their
Answer a
realization
lot of the
and
times, I
realize
have to sit there and spam it until they all answer.
if they just realize it themselves.
Good?
Yeah.
So it came in perfect. Alright. That's a good sign. Alright, so it's a good sign. Things are headed in the right direction. Alright, so this is very simple. So all we're going to do is, first of all, let's check what's in this scene. So we go to Windows, General Editors, Hypergraph Hierarchy. Nothing but the saw blade is in
Why
here.
didn't you make a new one then?
Alright, so now let's make sure that it's centered.
But then you would have never
Okay.
logged into it.
Exactly. That's why I should have done it. I'm just kidding.
Asshole.
It doesn't actually look centered on the...
Sorry, man. You're yelling at my students.
Yeah, it's off center. So if I hit W,
Yeah.
see how it's off center? So let's do this. If I hold X, I can snap it to the center.
Right. I'm like the sub. I'm the sub under Ganon.
And I'm recording this so you guys can, whatever. Alright, so... Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to a bone.
Oh no.
So this is the rigging panel, and I'm going to create a bone.
Never successfully.
If I hold X, that will snap to the center of the grid. And I'll just call this root.
I know.
Now what I'm going to do
He doesn't follow up with
is I'm going to select the bone, select it,
I finally got her on the phone last
change this to rigging, and I'm going to skin it, okay?
Did you ever talk to anybody
So I'm
on
just going to go to bind skin.
I finally got her on the phone.
So now I'll check my paint skin weights tool here. It's all bound to the bone. And now if I rotate the bone,
Rotating
it rotates the saw blade. Okay.
Falling in just fine.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is, I don't know how far you guys want this to
Yeah,
go.
it's gonna be on the rail he was talking about.
Where's the rail at?
It should
Alright,
be in the
well,
game.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you how to do it, and then, so I'm going to change this to start frame is 0, the last frame is going to be like,
I actually did.
um, 30 seconds a frame is 30 frames is 1 second, so 1, 2, so maybe 1, 1.
But they have to go back and forth.
Is it going to be like slow or what?
It's a little fast.
Yeah.
Let's make it 90 frames, alright? 90 frames is 3 seconds. So we can always move it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off and I'm going to set a key by hitting S. Okay, that sets a key. Then, I'm going to move it forward like, I don't know, let's call it 50. That's probably not very far, to be honest with you. So let's make it 100. Alright. So now this thing moves forward. Whoa. It's playing like a million miles an hour. So let's click on the settings here. And we'll go down to, right now it's set to 24 frames per second.
Just play every frame.
Let's set it to 30. And then let's change it to 30 frames per times 1. There's also another setting in here called, under animation. We have to set it to DG. That's just going to show us how it looks appropriately. Okay, that's pretty slow. So why don't we make that frame 50? If I hold shift, I can select the actual frame and then I can move it. So let's move it to frame 50, and then what we're going to do is we're going to copy frame 0 and paste frame 0 at the end. Okay.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Alright. So now let's make it spin too. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Windows, Animation Editors, Graph Editor. This is where things get a little complicated, but so to rotate is going to be in Z. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to Rotate Z, and what we'll do is we'll delete that middle frame. And now, does it need to rotate the other direction, the opposite direction coming back, or is it always going to rotate the same direction?
Rotate
I think
back
he's wanting
the
it
opposite.
to rotate the opposite direction as well.
Okay, rotate in front and back.
Rotate in front and back. Okay.
At 11:59 p.m. I went through the video I recorded right away.
Actually, this is the wrong. This needs to be on 45, because 45 divided by 2 is 90. Well, why did my frames increase?
And like, I did it today. I mean.
Oh, because I changed the frame range. Okay, let's change that back to 90. There we go. Alright. Alright, so it's rotate Z, right? Okay, so if I just grab this center point and move it up, see how it's rotating? So let's change this to, I don't know,
Something extreme to make it
720.
You get what I'm saying, right?
That's rotating insanely fast. Maybe, let's try 360, I don't know.
Yes.
Does that look pretty good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Alright.
I think you're the one I have to deal with the most, Brandon.
So that's it.
Am I wrong though?
Right?
I will show you my DM.
Alright, so we're going to save this as a Maya scene, which we already have a scene saved. It's got a texture on it.
You have like
I would say like you with the people communicating with you, definitely you have to deal with more of
It
that.
actually looks like it could spin a little bit faster, to be honest with you.
let me
Yeah.
just show you this.
Once I see the texture on it.
Yeah, with the texture.
So we'll go back to rotate Z, and let's change that to,
500.
we're going to go crazy. 10,
All the way back and see how long you
80.
Like it's still going. This is on a full screen
Oh,
too, and
yes.
it's still going.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's definitely good.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Alright. So then let's save it again, and now we're going to export it. So we go to File, Export All. Now this time we're going to export the animation. So we're going to go
It's
to,
still going.
well actually, we need to export the whole thing. So I'm just going to go to Export All. So smoothing groups is turned on.
No, I know there is.
Animation is turned on, so it shows 90 frames there. We're keeping skins. We don't need blend shapes. It really doesn't matter.
Unless it melted
Embedding
down.
media.
Like the last
Don't need
week when I was
cameras.
making
Don't
the
need lights.
graphics.
All right. So let's export that. So I
I
go back
noticed
into
you were so
Unreal.
desperate
I'm
to
just
get
gonna
those files
delete
back.
this saw blade. Let's get that out of there.
You can't do that from GitHub Web browser. No, you can't. It's not individual files.
Where did it go? Here. And I'll just drag it in again. Import all.
GitHub is like Wikipedia. Anybody can go in there and do anything.
And Sawblade comes in. That is the skeletal mesh, which is awesome.
Sweet.
No, I don't think it brought in the animation. But let's check it out. So double click that. No animation. That's odd. So let's try and get that in. I'm gonna go to watch this. I'm gonna go to import desktop Sawblade. So hold on. Import
Let's start with a clean slate.
Sawblade. What's the problem here? Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go create asset with the Sawblade open. I'm gonna go to create asset, create animation, reference pose, and I'll put it in just content for now. And I'm gonna call this rotate. So now I have an animation here.
Yeah.
So right click, okay, so save that. Now I come back. Now where the hell is that animation?
Go to the filter. No, this. Little square thing.
Oh, weird. Okay. Where was I at?
It was split right. Don't even.
I was in third person BP. So let's move all this to content.
I'm really tall, so my center of gravity is perfect for shooting myself back into the floor.
Alright, so now rotate. Now right click on rotate, re-import with new file, and pull it from here. And now it finds the animation data. Okay, it's moving, but it's not rotating. So let's go back to Maya. The problem is that Maya doesn't Unreal, the exporter, doesn't understand this curve, this curve here, right? So what we need to do is do what's called baking the animation. See, we only have 3 frames here.
Yeah.
Let's go edit, keys, bake simulation. So it puts a key on every frame. So now there's no way that it can't see that. Export it again, same settings, it saves. Come back over here, right click, re-import. Now this time, now it's doing its
That's
thing.
cool.
So now we can drag this bad boy into here.
That's cool.
And you guys can adjust the length. I'm gonna take this scene and undo it to where it baked animation in case you need to adjust the distance or something. And I'll save this scene. And that's it. I'll give you guys can one other cool thing about this. So this is on my own Unreal project here. But what you guys can do is you can select these assets and you can asset actions migrate, and you can export them over to you can migrate them from this project to the other project. So you don't even know how to do this. I'll just give you these files and you can migrate them over.
Just backflip.
Yeah. And I'll put this video up on the